It sucks that record store that's over there is going out of business. All right, so we've reviewed your cars, we've reviewed our cars, so now we're gonna go out and we're gonna review the general public's cars. This is reviewing cars in public in Appleton. Hopefully we can find some good cars around here. We got the trusty old media van that's never left anyone stranded or had any issues ever. It's super trusty, but it's perfect for finding good cars. All right, let's go. Oh. I pulled the plastic trim off.
Seven years later.
This thing creaks like a mother. It's really sketchy, but does the job. Does the job. Don't forget wheels, tires, suspension over at fitmentindustries.com. And if you're looking for cool cars, make sure to head on over to the gallery, because there's over 50,000 cars that are uploaded, and you can look at all of them to get a good idea of what fits on your car and what looks good without having to just guess. Got all the facts right there, baby. You know, a lot of people talk shit about this media van, but I'm kind of coming around to it. Like Tupac, and then if I ever need to look behind me, I just nah, there's no one back there. We're good. Come on, baby. Come on. Look at all this regular traffic. Whoa! Monster Energy van! We don't need to review that. Rob Deerdick already did. All right. First plan of attack, Subaru WRX. All right, let's check it out, Colin. Oh, grind the transmission a little bit, that's all right. Subaru WRX, now we got stock wheels and what I could only assume is stock suspension, unfortunately, but what I do see is a front license plate relocation kit. I see a front lip on there. We got this like side vinyl that says WRX, so you know it's a WRX. And then we got the big wang on here. It's like a big Lil Wang though, because like it sits low, but it's pretty big. And then looks like it's a Marine Corps veteran, so thank you for your service. But man, we gotta get you on some wheels, tires, and suspension for real though. Yeah, it looks like stock exhaust too. I would like to see that updated. So maybe a start to a build of a WRX, but it's also the start of an episode. So there's a freaking another WRX, but it's stock. If that one's on stock wheels too, we're not reviewing it. We might drive past it. We ain't reviewing it though. We gotta find something with a little capiche to it, a little capoche, a little artsy fartsy stuff going on, you know? I'm not gonna review a stock WRX. If I wanna do that, I go to the Subaru dealership. Okay, I mean, we'll do a drive-by here. We got red tinted fog lights, a red logo, the WRX nameplate on the front. You need to roll down. I'll help you out, Colin. Exposed. It's like a little carbon fiber badge overlay, but it's not real carbon fiber. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the WRXs. They're all stock. We gotta do something in this town. We gotta get people off the stock frickin' wheel game. Cruising past the bank because banks have money. Money equals cars. Cars equals modifications. Modifications equals reviewing cars in public. Oh, we have a Civic with an exhaust, black wheels, and then these weird vented things. And a Chicago Bears plate? No, don't even record it. Don't even go there. Keep going there. Just keep going. Just keep going. Take back the Ave, and then it's like craziness down here. They like shut the street down. It's like gridlocked all cars. People are doing burnouts and stuff. I think that's actually coming up. So I'm interested to see how it's gonna be this year. But it's actually really fun. I come down here and I enjoy that. That's a good time. I thought the license plate on the van said Kanye, but it says Kane. So I mean, take that with a grain of salt. Let's see. Oh, GTI? Stock. Bone stock GTI. He just got it. Looks like got the template in the window. Oh, here's a Civic, boy. Here's a Civic, boy. We're gonna check that thing out because it's dumped. Oh wait, no, that's not a Civic. I'm an idiot. That's a Lexus. That's an IS300. Like Sam. Sam put one of those in the fence. Oh, baby. Let's check this thing out. We'll just hop on over to Lone Max real quick. And we're gonna check this car out. Come on, let's go down. Looks like we got some F1R wheels, and I can't tell if this thing is static, but it's low. It's low as hell. So that makes me want to think that it's. Thank you. That makes me want to think that it's big, but I think it's static, honestly. Damn, bro. He's tucking in the rear and the front. Look at that camber. I'd like to see it maybe like have a little more poke out on it a little bit, slightly. But for an IS300, you don't see a lot of these. This thing's clean. Is this yours? Yeah. Dude, this thing's dope. Is it on coilovers or air suspension? Air ride? Okay, good. I was gonna say it's
Joe, right?
I'm Dakota.
Dakota. Oh,
Yeah.
I only got Joe.
How's it going, bro?
I'm good.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, we're doing this thing where we're reviewing cars out in public.
I got you. Oh,
so we're just driving around.
No,
I
watch you guys on YouTube.
oh,
man.
hell yeah.
Yeah, so I see what's up. Okay, cool.
Hell
cool,
yeah.
cool.
This thing's dope. Can you tell me anything about it? What's all done to it?
No, it's just on air ride. It's got it's on air ride. It's got obviously the wheels.
Yep, F1R wheels.
Like I said, black, like the housing.
Yeah.
Fog lights. It's got intake.
Okay.
It's got air ride. It's got local forms. What else?
Is it airlift?
Yeah, airlift performance. 3P.
Gotcha. 3P's the move.
And it's bone stock.
Heck yeah.
100,000 miles.
Oh yeah, it's clean. You don't see a ton of IS300s out here.
I know Austin too.
Oh yeah, Austin's is real nice. Austin's is really nice.
This is too much for me. So.
He did go crazy. He has carbon fiber all over the thing, but dude, this thing's so.
Just driving around.
We're literally just driving around in that van, hopping out when we see cars, and yours is the best one we found so far.
Oh,
so.
that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
I'm out for some rim down this weekend.
Hell yeah.
I got the white Kenzais.
Oh yeah.
Which I got from Austin.
What do you have, CMPs?
Yeah, CMPs. Yeah, 18 by 9.5.
Those are gonna look really good on here.
He said I had them at gunmetal, but
Yeah.
I can't avoid.
Yeah, that'll look good.
The rest in the camp. Ooh, so I maxed perfect, yeah. So
That'll be
alright.
perfect.
Yeah, I didn't wash it yet, so it rained yesterday. You know what I mean? I didn't wash it yet, so.
He didn't know he was gonna be on video. All right, give him a break.
On the video though. Don't mean it. But yeah, that's good. Yeah, do what you gotta do, man. All right, cool, boss.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Thank you, man.
Let's go. That was perfect. Yeah. Except I thought I was jealous. So, he actually knows Austin, who works with us. Austin works in customer service, and he has a really sick IS300, and he's local to the area. And he had Kansei KMPs on it before that were gunmetal gray, but he said he picked them up, he's painting them white, and he's throwing them on this weekend. So I'm really excited to see how that car looks with the Kanseis on there, because the KMPs do fit it really well. They look nice, and there was a bit more of an aggressive fitment than those F1Rs that were on it. So I think it'll fill out that wheel gap a bit more. I'm excited to see what the dude does with it. Trash. It sucks that record store that's over there is going out of business. There's a brand new GR86, and yes, it's stock, but I mean, this one I'm okay with because the car just came out. Like, you gotta have a freaking second to like, let's go look. This is beautiful. Look at this thing. I absolutely love the color. These things turned out so damn good. I'm so excited for people to get more of these. This car looks amazing. Seeing it in person really makes me want one. Look at it. Oh, it's got like the duckbill on the back. I love how that looks. I love the color of it. Got a little GR86 rubber trunk mat. That's neat. The exhaust, that probably wouldn't pass the fist test, but I'm not gonna do a fist test because I didn't ask the owner if I can do the fist test, and you need to have consent to do it. So obviously stock wheels, you got the rear fenders and they have this little whoop, little whoop. But I've also heard that it's kind of a bad thing with these cars that it's like impossible to like roll the fenders or get them flat. I think I was watching Evan Shanks when he bagged his, and it's really tough. So that's one thing we'll have to kind of figure out with these cars and dialing in fitment when you lower it is how is that rear fender gonna affect hitting the tire and making sure you don't do that. But this one's a manual, absolutely gorgeous. I love the interior. This is so cool to see. I've seen the BRZs, the new BRZs in person, but personally, I'm more of a fan of the GR86. It looks just slightly better. The bumper on the front is a bit different than the BRZ. The only nitpick thing is I wish it didn't have a front license plate. I know in Wisconsin you're supposed to have a front license plate, but I wouldn't. I love this car. I love the color. This thing is freaking sick. Okay, so we're on the hunt. Now we're on foot because today has just been dry. Although it's absolutely beautiful out, the weather couldn't be better. We've been struggling to find cars with any aftermarket parts. We've seen stock vehicles, a lot of stock WRXs, a lot of stock GTIs. But finding vehicles with like aftermarket mods done to them has kind of been few and far between. I'm trying to look for something, I don't know if I can find something with like big wheels on it, something different, like something that was modded a little bit differently than everything else. That's what we're on the hunt for, not the same plain Jane stock vehicles. We need something like blue, like an American car that has been done up differently. But I just gotta see where to find it.